Hi guys, it's Shanice. So I was approached by a company called Yazy Crafts to do a review on some of their craft products that they have on their website. They're very, very affordable. And so I picked these beautiful aprons. They're painting aprons and they're for kids. I think they're called Picasso. Let me see. They are called Young Picasso Artist Painting Aprons. And the great thing is that you get 10 of them in this pack. They're very, very affordable and they're a really, really good quality. I was reading some of the reviews and people absolutely love them that bought them. But I was super happy when I got them. They're really durable, very wonderful for kids and for adults too. You could definitely, you know, use them for a while. Your child could use them and enjoy them. And these would be really great for kids like art parties. I love throwing kids birthday parties. I just love it. I think it's so much fun, and especially art parties. So they could, you could have little canvases and then give them each little aprons as like a party favor. And I just think it would be so fun, and you can personalize them. So they're really good quality, as I said. They're very durable. I'm pulling on them. They're sewn very well. They came in this really nice bag and it explains to you that they use quality materials, that it's durable and it's functioning, and that it's stylish, which I totally agree with. And they're very concerned and they want to know if you have any issues with your order. So I'm always for a company like that. And they have lots of different products, like stuff for scrapbooking, for knitting, for sewing, for painting. So there's lots of different products that they have. So they gave me a coupon code that I will put in the description of this video. And make sure you use it in all caps. It's Shemi 505. So SHEMI 505, all caps. And you get 10% off for buying one item or 15% for buying two items. So it's up to you, but I think that this would be a really great value and something really cool that you can get. Now, I didn't want to just review these. I actually wanted to show you what you can do with these and how I would use them in a party. So I have some of my DecoArt stencils here, which are awesome, and I love using them. And I just picked out, I thought maybe like you could do a couple ideas. So the first one would be you could personalize them with a name. So I have a DecoArt stencils that have alphas on them, which are really cool. So you could personalize each of these aprons with your child's name and their friend's name, or just anything you want, really. They're really fun. Or even as a gift for a kid. I think these would be great. Like if you have a bunch of grandkids or a bunch of cousins or nieces and nephews like I do, you can make them all really wonderful aprons and maybe get them a sketchbook or something like that, or a paint set. It's just a great little addition to add to, any kind of gift that you want to give. You could also, the DecoArt also has these stencils that actually have words on them. So if you wanted to do something a little bit different, you could do maybe create art on all of them, or be happy, or create, or live creatively, or something like that. So really fun. You could also use shapes, so like butterflies. Like I have a cousin who, she's a lot younger than me. She actually calls me her aunt, but yes, but she's younger than me. But I know that she would love this butterfly or this rose, and they have other stencils that you could use. So I'm going to make a couple of different styles on camera for you. We are going to be using the Americana DecoArt's fabric painting medium. They do have fabric paints too that you can get, which are awesome. I've used those before in a lot of projects. And I am just going to gather together all my paints, and we are going to mix them together, and then we're going to stencil on these and see what we can come up with. So I'll be right back. Okay, so the first one we're going to do, I'm going to actually block out, and I'm going to make a little square. So I'm thinking that my cousin I was telling you about, J Donna, that and I'm going to just put JJ because that's her nickname. We can kind of smooth that out, and we'll give her yellow. Yeah, we'll give her yellow just because I want the pretty teal color. She loves pink. That's like her favorite. So hopefully she won't be too mad at me. There's a purple, but I think this will work just fine. And I'm just masking off the area because I want it in one concentrated area. And you definitely want something on the back of your surface. And the material is made of a really good material. I'm using fabric paints because I think that you can wash these without any problems just to make them last. But you know, you don't have to do that. You could just stencil them on with regular acrylic paint and that would work. I am using my Americana paints because I love them. They're very pigmented and beautiful. You guys know my love affair with DecoArt's Americana paints. This is Indian turquoise, and then I have DecoArt's Americana Payne's Gray. I have DecoArt's Americana Pineapple. I have DecoArt's Bahama Blue, which is such a beautiful color. And then I have one of their fabric paints, SoSoft, and this is in white, which is such a beautiful paint. And then I have the fabric medium that I told you about. So this is DecoArt's Americana fabric painting medium. So it just makes paint so that they're able to be used on fabric. Then I have some makeup sponges. That's what I like to do my stenciling with, especially on fabric. So I'm just going to toss a couple of these out. I cut mine down until they're nothing. I like to use things a lot. Okay, so let's do JJ. And I'm just using her nickname, but you don't necessarily have to do that. You can do the entire name. I'm just going to bring this down a little bit. And you just want to make sure that everything's down really good. So let's bring this down a little bit. That should be perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and mix up our medium. So I think I'm going to do the Bahama Blue. I think that'd be pretty. Although metallic would be pretty too. But we're going to do this one. Oh, I am wearing nice clothes, which I totally should not be doing when I'm painting. Because I just know. I just have a feeling that I'm going to get this all over myself. Because I am such a messy artist. I'm sure that you guys are not. But I totally am. I should have changed my t-shirt because it's one of my nice ones and these are nice pants. I have a lot of painting pants, but it's like sometimes you don't need them. You know? You don't want to make all your clothes painting clothes, right? Okay, perfect. Alrighty, so let's do that, and then I'm going to mix together a little bit of the fabric medium. I usually do 2 parts paint to 1 part medium, so you don't need very much. And I just eyeball it. You can measure if you want. If you're fancy, you can do that. And then I'm just going to take a paintbrush and kind of mix it together. So it's all mixed and ready to go. Normally I just use my sponge. It's fine. But I just love these paint. They're so pigmented and they're so easy to use. They're my favorite acrylic paints. Both their premium and their traditionals and all sorts of stuff. I love all their paints. Their fluids, all of them. I'm a total DecoArts kind of girl. Okay, all right. So this, I hope this doesn't have any ink on it. Okay, so let's do JJ. So you're going to do that. You're going to hold it very, very close to the edge. Then you're going to take it and you're going to take off most of the color on your sponge. You want very little on there. And then you're just going to go up and down, up and down. Just take it slow. Don't go too fast. Because you can always keep going over it, right? So if I don't think that's dark enough, I can go in. We'll move it. Not bad. JJ. And these are interesting little letters. You know, I love how they look. So, and I can kind of line it up. So you can kind of see here. I'm just going to make sure that I'm a little bit lined up. Very good. Just take that right there. And it's okay if it's a little off. I don't think that things have to be perfectly perfect to be beautiful. And you could even let your kids do this. I think this would be so fun for the kids to stencil their own names. JJ. That was a little closer than I'd like, but that's okay. And I'll show you. So if you make a mistake and you totally hate it, right? We can just paint right over it with this paint. and I can definitely do better than that, so I'm going to kind of go over it. This was a happy accident that we're going to use to our advantage, and we'll just reverse it. So I can just paint in this nice little cube of color, just like that. You can always do white too if it's on the darker colors. And let's try another one. We'll let this dry just for a second. Very good. Wonderful. Okay, so let's try one more. Let's maybe try, since I have all that fabulous blue, let's do this. I wonder how it would look on green with the blue. My nephew loves blue, so we'll do one for him. Perfect. And we're just going to go straight on there. We're not going to mask because I don't care if this one's a little wonky. He doesn't care either. He's totally not a perfectionist. Perfect. Alrighty. Just going to straighten this out a little bit. And I want to put down a piece of paper there. Alright. You get that paint that comes through. Okay, you can do it wherever you want. His name's a little bit, I wonder if I should do his nickname. Maybe I'll do Man Man. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do nicknames for all my little nephews and nieces. So let's do the turquoise again. We'll remove it. Man. We call him a little man because he's always acted like a little man. He's very bossy. Don't tell him I said that. He's very honest, which is wonderful. So I'll do Man Man. That looks about right to me. Man, man. And this is great because he likes to paint with me. Oops. Man. I should have brought that down a little bit, but that's okay. We can do it so that it stair steps a little bit. There we go. Man, man. And you can add doodles to these. You could do so many fun things. So Man Man, I love it. Very cute. So it's a little bit faint. If you wanted to, you could outline it. But I love it. I think it's really cute. Man Man. Okay? Very good. And sometimes what I like to do is because they couldn't quite get it right, I like to add, sometimes if you're very, very careful, which hopefully I will be, you can just take your pen and finish off that in so it actually looks like an N. I use the same paint and I just use a brush. And I just connect them. That way that really looks like an N. And it's just for certain letters, as you well know, I'm sure. You can do your M too if you'd like. And that kind of gives it a more homemade look, like you didn't really stencil it. Kind of little cheats. But I love stenciling. I don't think there's anything wrong with stenciling anything. I really like the look of it. So this is definitely not a necessary step. Man, man, I love that. See that? Man. Very good. Okay. Let's see if this is dried off enough. Yeah, I think we're good on this. Okay, so let's do JJ again. This time we'll just dip that in my water. This time I will just do the white. I'll just squeeze a little bit out. I'm actually running out of this. I'm gonna have to go get some more. Alrighty, let's try JJ again. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit of seeping, but that's okay. It'll be fine. Could probably use dry a little bit more too. Do JJ. And we're actually having a Mother's Day celebration, so I can give these right to the kids. To make a couple more though. I have a lot of cousins, as I said, so I have to get to work. JJ. JJ is also a little artist. Her brother is a fabulous illustrator. He does such great work. JJ. Absolutely. And do you guys use nicknames? We primarily use nicknames in my family. Like, my nephew didn't know that my name was Shimi until he was quite older. Because everyone calls me Mimi. Yeah, that's always been my nickname. So I'm just going to go in and add, just with a brush, I'm going to follow the lines and add in the J. A little bit so you can see it a little better. Or so that I can see it a little better. And so that they can see it a little better. I'm always curious to know if people just use nicknames like us or if you actually use each other's like given names. Because we don't really do that. We use mostly nicknames. Except my mom and my aunt. They're kind of the patriarchs of the family. So for them, we actually use their real names. But I think that's out of more like respect and all that good stuff. Just like that. Alrighty. So I'm just going to kind of even them out a little bit. I'm going to try to make them look like they're themselves, like they're kind of look like, yeah, that'll work. I think maybe this needs to be just a little bit longer. Perfect. I like that. JJ! And what I like to do is, you can see here that I got some splatters, so let's kind of have fun with this. Let's peel this off. I think we're good to peel it off, but it creates a nice clean edge. So I love using masking tape. You just need regular masking tape. It can be the dollar store masking tape. It does not make a difference. I will link the one that I normally use below. And you see I have a little bit of seepage there. But this is for a kid. So does it really matter? Not so much. She's not really going to care. Okay, but what we could do is, if we wanted to cover that up, we could just make little dashes. Just makes it a little bit more decorative. So you can go as crazy as you want on these. And what I like to do is add splatters. I'm a total splatter girl. They're not even little things, and that's okay. It's not going to kill us. Just like that. We could even do some on top and bottom, but I don't think I'm going to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some splatters. So any brush will work for this, right? And we're just going to take it and I'm just going to add a few little splatters. Just because I love splatters, so I'm going to add them. Oops. I have on a white shirt. You should not do this to me. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm going to ruin all my clothes. I'm going to back up a little bit. So you'll just be able to see my fingers. Very good. And if you need a little bit more water, you can add it in. just gives it an even more artsy kind of look. It will take a little bit longer to dry, but that's okay. I like to even add a few on the, like, this part and here too. Gorgeous. I love it. And just put it wherever you think they need to go. Just add some splatters. Have fun. Just like that. Oh, I love these. They're so cute. So you could customize them. I mean, I could make this blue if I wanted. Like, you can do so many fun things with fabric paint. And this could just be a project for the kids in itself. So, very cool. And we can go in and we can keep adding to that until we get it the way we want it. It's deep, I think. As deep as the colors we want. I love that. Okay, so Jadonna's, I think, is totally done. We could add butterflies, we could stencil whatever she wants on there. Man's, let's see. Might be fun to do splatters on his too. Maybe we'll do like white splatters on his. Or you know what color I love is gold, but that's kind of sophisticated for a little guy. I don't know if you would like that. He's a boy's boy. I don't know if I don't think he'll like gold. He'll be like, Shami, Mimi, I don't like this. This is for a girl. Very good. Wonderful. I love this. Perfect. Alrighty, let's add. I might have to add a little bit more white paint. That's alright. I like the white splatters. Let's add a few more. I gotta stop recording in a second because I'm probably running out of room right now. There we go. Just like that. Okay, I do want to show you really quick though. If you wanted to highlight the names, you could use a DecoArt paint pen. That would work very, very well. So I'm just moving some stuff over here. Don't mind me. I should have one somewhere. Perfect. White here. That'll work. Okay. So hopefully this one's nice and juicy. I wasn't prepared to do this, but we're going to do this anyway. So if we wanted to, we could go right over. And this will not wash off. It's meant for glass, so it does stay on fabric. I do this all the time on my bags, my canvas bags that I paint, so you don't have to worry about it. I would recommend that you probably let your splatters dry, that you don't just go in like me, but it's okay. So I'm going to actually do this off camera because I'm running out of time, and I will come back and I will show you how they turn out. So I'm going to finish this one up, maybe add a few more splatters in another color. I think it needs it, maybe yellow or something, and I'm going to outline and I'll be right back. Thanks. Okay guys, so let me show you what I did. I just took my DecoArt's pen and I outlined around the words. I know it's really hard to see, and then I added tons of splatters. I added in some yellow splatters too, but it looks really cool. Very awesome. So I really love the way this one came out. And then the one for JJ, I thought that it needed a little bit of bling, so we added a gold. I used a gold DecoArt paint pen, and I just outlined her initials, and then I added little hearts, and I did lots of dots, just to give it a little bit more pizzazz, because she's a pizzazzing kind of girl. She's so fun. Alrighty, and then this one I just stenciled Create Art. So, and I use the DecoArt's Americana in Dazzling Metallic. It's worn penny, so it's a really beautiful color, and I just stenciled that, and it does have a little bit of shimmer. You might not be able to tell, but it's really pretty. And then I did the butterfly with Dream, and I could even go in and highlight and outline this, but it looks really cool, especially on this yellow. And I have I have 6 more to decorate because you get a pack of 10. So I really hope that you guys take an opportunity to check out this wonderful value, and that you get these aprons for your kids. I think it would be such a fun project, and it's very affordable. You know, you can get the aprons for really, really cheap, and plus you get like 10% off, which I think is awesome. Maybe get 2 packs and you can get 15% off. And you know, and just have fun and let them go at it and just have a great time. And just my nephew, he loves to create art, and the kids, you know, they just get stuff all over the place. So it's just a great purchase to kind of have in your house to protect their clothes a little bit. Unless you're smart and you get them to change into other clothes, but it's nice to not have to think about it and just put them in one of these aprons. I like that I can wash these. They are washable. You know, I've washed with this kind of fabric that they're made out of before. It's fine. So I will be washing mine and reusing them a lot. So super fun, and I'm sure that my nieces and nephews will be too. So it should be super fun. So again, the coupon code is SHEMI 505, all caps, and you'll just use the link below to go to their store, and they have tons of craft products to choose from. It's really awesome. It's a great deal. So hopefully you'll check them out, and I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for all your support. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I will have a link to all the products that I use in this project, and I will see you later. And thank you so much to Yazy Craft for sending me these aprons, and it was so much fun to decorate them. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye bye. Don't forget to like and please share this video. It helps me out so much, and I will see you later. Bye bye.